Welcome to Full Access. This is our third take or fourth take for this particular editorial because we are trying to get it better. We are trying to make sure that the message is being carried across whenever you come across this video. But then again, my name is Reginald Amar. I know it's been like a week since you've seen me, but then I'm here again. And today's conversation is going to be very, very heavy, right? Now, put this into perspective. Let's say you have 150,000 CDs to market your music in today's music climate in Ghana, right? How you will run up. Now, this 150,000 CDs is devoid off of the production cost when it comes to the making of the music. That is you paying for beats either from YouTube or you actually paying a producer, let's say a Vampire or a Beats God to actually play beats for you, right? And you also paying for mixing and then mastering and all of that. Like this 150,000 Ghana CDs is devoid off of that. So you've done all of those things and you've also, let's say, shot your visuals for this particular song. So this song, between your close circles, this song actually be song way, it be banger way if you pick, if you enter, you go pick. Do you understand? But you need to take it to the next level. And in taking it to the next level, that is why you've come up with 150,000 CDs to actually activate this song. But as today's music climate, let's break it down. So the very first step, music marketing strategies differ. But most importantly, if you want to start your marketing strategy, you need to start with the media, right? Now, the media is in multiple folds. We have the TV, the visual side of media, and then we have the audio side of media. Now, you'll be wanting to start with TV, right? Starting with TV, the least rates you can get for, let's say, your visuals are ready. So you are taking your visuals to these TV stations for them to actually give you rotations, to be playing it, and potentially get some interviews here and there, right? Mind you, you shouldn't just go to any media house or any TV station just to go and pitch for these things, because some TV stations are strictly based on news. And when I say news, it's not even entertainment news. It's just regular news, right? You are supposed you have to go to TV stations within your the entertainment space. So being it a Max, being it an MX, a Max, or 3 Music or Foresight, right? And you go to them and then you pitch to them. But then again, with relationship, if me, I hold your hand, I take you go there, and then I use my relationship, I'm going to broker a deal for you. That is, let's say, roughly around $350, right? If I broker a deal for you, just for let's say, for instance, within a span of 31 days or at most, let's say 40 days, that's $350 with the relationship I have to get you. I'll be able to get you on-air rotations for that number of time. I'll be able to get you some interviews. I'll be able to get you some social media mentions. And also, I'll be able to get you some news stories being churned out of your visuals. And in all this, you have to do at least 10 TV stations, right? And $350, if you convert it to Ghana cedis, that's roughly around times 10. That's $3,500. If you convert it to Ghana cedis, that's 53,305 Ghana cedis. Out of 150,000 Ghana cedis, 53,305 Ghana cedis left inside already. So right now you are aiming around 90-something thousand cedis, 99 or something thousand cedis, right? If I shock you small, because if this just be TV, what radio will do? So with radio, it depends on how you want to do it, because radio is in two folds. Now with audio, you can go to the media house and then pay the production people and tell them that, bro, this is what I want to do. So make sure you rope me in, and then as and when you plug in my stuff. That is cool. They'll give it to the DJ, or they'll share it within their production teams, and then they'll just carry it on, right? But it doesn't end there. So that just ends there, because some radio stations are 24 hours and all of that, but you need your music to seep in and to even get to places that you wouldn't even think of. And that is why you need to go to the extra mile. That is why you need to even engage the DJs of the radio station, because I do my 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 just to be, let's say, for instance, a YFM and play, right? When is my time? I just clock out and then go and play at, let's say, Aria. I go and play at Aliba. I go and play at Bando. I go and play at certain places, fronts, backs, certain places, Mad Club, certain places where nightlife day, it makes sense they che. You need to actually have a conversation with these DJs and then let them plug your stuff in. And you should know music is not free, and some of these services are not also free as well. So you have to put some pen to paper and then bring some bread out of your budget and then also give to these DJs. And at least, at minimum, right, you should have a minimum 40 DJs to be rotating your stuff. 40 DJs. But because we are trying to work within a budget, we'll cap it off to like 15 DJs. Unless you are paying every DJ 3K. You pay every DJ 3K. That's will probably leave you to like 45,000 Ghana cedis. 45,000 Ghana cedis plus 45,000 Ghana cedis plus 53,305 Ghana cedis. You did 90K be that. Mind you, the money you even pay the radio station self not come. So let's say we are paying 10 radio stations too as well. We are paying each radio station 3,000 cedis. Right? Mind you, all of these quotes I'm quoting are not realistic quotes. These are quotes that if I should hold your hand to these places, and this is even like in hypothesis, this is like hypothetical. If I should hold your hand to these places, if I should like actually walk you through the door using my relationships and whatnot, these are the potential quotes you would get or you can get, right? You engage a radio station, and let's say you are doing 10 radio stations. You give each radio station 3K, right? That's 30K. 30K plus 45K plus 50K. Let's not add the coins behind it. Your money they finish with that. You'll probably be left with 21,000 cedis. Now in all this, you ask yourself, I've just been able to do TV, I've just been able to do radio, and I've just been able to do DJs. This budget is actually devoid of production, mixing, mastering, visuals. It's devoid of that, just like activation. And I've overspent. Right now, it's not like you've overspent, you've actually underspent, but within this budget, because the budget be hefty for you, they say, yeah, the money be plenty and what's not, but it's not. Right now, I just left around 21,000 cedis. And this 21,000 cedis, content creators not come. And out of the content creators, which we can even segment it, we have YouTube content creators, we have Instagram content creators, we have TikTok content creators, we even have Snapchat influencers, we have Twitter influencers, we have Instagram influencers too as well. You have 21,000 cedis, and in all this, you've not even engaged the people who dance. Let's say, because you want some sort of placebo with the song you released and some sort of placebo with your brand as well, you'd want to go for a DWP. I'll hold your hand and take you to DWP, and I can bet you and I can tell you that 21,000 cedis is not even going to do a dance challenge for 5 dancers. It is not. Because Quabos will look me dead in the eye and tell you that, Reggie, like, this money, I don't know how I will share the money, give my people. Quabos would be able to work with, and this is even with relationship. Quabos would be able to work with, let's say, minimum 50K or minimum around 40-something K. I'm just speculating. This is not cast in stone, right? Minimum around that figure. And let's say you are looking for 10 dancers to actually post on their own, and then for DWP to also post on their own, and you need them to make at least about 5 posts each. You need about a minimum of 50K or something for them to be able to do these things and then to actually amplify it for you. Your 21K, right now, they need like 50K, which means they need extra money, right? So your 21K, we are not even touching it. I'm just making you know, I'm making you see through it that the 150K, you might think it's like a heavy budget, but it's not really anything. This 150K, you've not even paid for playlists, like for playlisting. Because yes, your song is good and all of that, but you need to have relationships at these like places. Your song needs to be playlisted. You need to have and relationship can actually get you through the door at some point. But sometimes too, it's not just by relationship. You need to actually shake people's hands with notes. 21,000 cedis, you've not been able to pay people to even create dance challenges and whatnot for you. Hell, you can't even pay them. You've not even paid for playlisting. How are you going to even spend this whole thing? You've not even paid for blogs. And these blogs, mind you, you want your thing to be somewhere, because if your brand is here, the music and then the marketing should also be here so that everything would make sense. Everything would just be cohesive, right? So you can't just go to any blog. No. If you are going to a Vogue, you are going to a Vogue. If you're a millionaire, you are going to GQ, you are going to GQ to make the thing make sense. You are pitching for playlists, being it Spotify, Radar Africa. If you're a rapper, maybe Rap Caviar or something, maybe you are the cover or something, Apple Music up next, all of these things. You are doing all of these things to actually give you some sort of placebo, right? And you have 21K. But this 21K, no go fit do this. You've not even done all of these things. You've not even paid the GH hypers, the runners, the people to actually amplify your thing. The moment you cough, they'll even carry it and then take it away. You've not been able to do that. Out of the 21K, the money no go reach. You've not even paid the black voters. You've not even done all of these things. And even the Twitter influencers have not even come there. Mind you are just not engaging just any influencer, because some people will just make noise, but mind you are engaging the influencers who sort of have a following. They are not islands. They have following to the extent that when they do something or when they are on a campaign, it makes your campaign rich enough. They can actually stand their ground and push your campaign. So if you have about 10 of them, and these 10 people actually have like, let's say 20 people or 20 or 30 people behind them that they work with. So we are using all of these people. Yeah. So let's say with Twitter alone, you are engaging like 300 people to get your stuff going on a daily. Let's say within like a month, or let's say 40 days. And you just have this like budget to work within. Yes, I can walk you through the door to a certain point, but I can't walk you through fully because the money no go reach. And yeah, you have the relationships, you have the expertise to make it work, but you can't just make it work, bro. You just can't make it work. Like, you have the relationship with Quabos, but Quabos will lick you dead in the eye and tell you that, bro, I can't make it work. And in all this, you also have to show up for your interviews. Mind you, like I said, your brand is here. The activation is here. Everything needs to make sense. The placebo needs to make sense. So even if you are showing up for these interviews and whatnot, how you're even pulling up should even make sense. It should even tie in. You have to also look the part. You don't have to even pull up dolo. You have to pull up with the team. You have to look ready. You have to even look like whatever it is that you are trying to push into the faces of people. So you also need to come prepared. Mind you are going to 10 TV stations, you are going to 10 radio stations, that's 20. Right? You need to look for like, if it's not like within 2 weeks, you need to look for multiple outfits. You need to even change your outfits. You need to do all of these things. Travel, food, all of these things not come. Behind that, you need to be sorting people behind and all of that. And all of these things is based off of relationships. Because to be very honest, if you don't have relationships, you pay your way through and then like you're not even going to feel the weight of whatever it is that you've done, because it's just the relationship is the soul behind whatever it is that you are paying. But if there's no relationship, you just pay to do the work and then that's it. But relationship can even get you past the duration that you are even paying for. Just because, Regine Face did a thing inside. Just because Regine Hand did a thing inside. Or just because Regine people did a thing inside. That is how come you can even get past certain places. But I'm here to tell you guys, like, Charlie, bro, 150,000 Ghana cedis. You know they do anything, bro. That money, you know, they even shoot visuals. How much more use it to even activate music? And this is activation within Ghana safe. You want to have a heavy activation, storm everywhere. 150,000 Ghana cedis, no go fit do you that. Even with relationships, to a certain degree, you can walk through the door to a certain point, but you can't go the whole, like, all the way. I'm very sorry. And sometimes, if musicians are being like extremely unreasonable with their quotes, sometimes you guys should even bear with them, because making music nowadays and getting your music across is very, very expensive. It's extremely expensive. So you need to actually like invest in your craft. So when these artists have actually invested in their craft and are also saying that, bro, pay me what I'm worth, because if I should actually release music tomorrow, you don't know how much I am going to pay, being it having relationships or not having relationships. I would have to pay my way to a certain point. Sometimes I'd even cry for the up and comers, because these people don't even they don't have anything to leverage on. So they need to pay their way through, and then like someone like me for come inside and then use my face and then use my people and my face to do some things and all of that. But that's not even enough. Sometimes you go even stress to do certain things. But I'm just here, bro. 150,000 Ghana cedis. It's not enough to even activate. Like, that's the least money you can even have to even activate music in today's music climate. That's the least. It can even get you just media, that's TV, radio, and DJs. At most, it will get you through maybe some social media influence, 1 or 2, but not heavy like that. You've not done blogs. You've not even done playlist pictures. You've not done a lot of things that you need to do. You've not even done all of those things. 150,000 cedis, bro. You might think it's a lot of money, but it's not enough to even push your music to the T, bro. It is not enough. So like, bro, if you do music, just look at this and just like keep pushing further, because maybe you never know, bro. Like your thing might just pick, and then sometimes people will just want to help you. But then by extension too, sometimes you also need to pay your way and then use relationships to actually walk through certain doors. You need to use relationships to actually open certain doors. You can't just do it by yourself as an artist. That is why sometimes you need to form a team, and then your team needs to like have relationships and whatnot to make certain things easier for you. But then again, by making things easier, it's just not free, bro. You need to pay your way, but then you're not going to pay your way all the way. You pay some and then you use a relationship to cover fees and then do some things for you. But bro, if you don't have 150,000 Ghana cedis to push your music into this climate, bro, just quit the music because you can't activate it. And 150,000 cedis is just the least. So, bro, Charlie, just quit the music, bro. At this point, you just for quit the music, bro. But anyways, this is Full Access. This is my mini masterclass on music activation when it comes to like Ghana and then in today's music climate. If you have anything to say, if you have a rebuttal, you know where to find me.